All right. Hey, everybody. Hey, hey, hey. Let everybody kick in. And we're going to read. I am streaming from 3 different places, okay? So I will try to pay attention to all comments. However, this is where we are. All right. So I see some of you all coming in from Facebook, and then I see some of you all coming in from YouTube. So when we're all here, put an 8 in the chat, and I will read the opening, and we will get going. Okay? We're going to talk about a lot of things this morning. All right? Hey, everybody coming in. Hey, hey, hey. I see you guys. So because we have a all right, y'all are ready. Because we're streaming from all 3 platforms, I am going to, if there's something that I need to see, hopefully I won't miss it. But if there's something that I need to see, I don't know which one I'm watching from right now. Okay, y'all. I don't know which one that I'm actually watching from. However, we're going to get into it. All right. So, welcome to Coffee Chat, where the coffee is piping hot, but the topics are even hotter. Nothing is off limits, and every word is heard. From your thoughts and opinions to the absolute absurd. This is where we come together to get things off our chests, but what we won't put up with is any disrespect. So come as you are and say what you will. I welcome you all. Just keep it real. Okay? We've always been open to anyone coming on the page and keeping it. You know, y'all tell me in the comments. We keep it what? Plus what? Okay? Don't play with us at all. All right. Let's get into it and let's get going. I see everybody. Hey, Tanya, Mama Mona, Patty. Who is that on YouTube? Katrina, Tracy, Terry, Carolyn, Winetta, Kathy Dixon, Adrian, Sabrina, Barbara Adams, Malika Palmer, Tracy, Michelle, Shantae, Frida, Vita, Mama Mona, Vanessa, Linda, Gwendolyn, Miranda, Patricia, Mary, Gloria, Aquarius, Love, Connie. Okay, is everybody here? All right. Stacy, Big Mama coming to the scene on them. Let's get it. Walter, big up on your life. Wagwan, Shantae, how are you? All right, good afternoon, Mika Linus. Penny, how are you? Hi, Brother Shy, what's popping? All right, let's go. Okay, so I want to talk to you guys about, so we had Wake Up with Roasia, and make sure you all share. Wherever you're watching from, just share, okay? Just share. So we had Wake Up with Roasia, and we talked about misplaced trust. Now I'm gonna play a couple of things in the background for you all, and then you tell me what this sounds like for you, as well as I'm going to talk about a couple of other things. We've always had a space where we come in and we talk about whatever it is, no matter what. I want each and every one of you all that are watching from whatever platform, don't let another person's opinion define or or dictate how you think, your thought process. Everybody's going to have their own opinions about the things that they see go on the internet, but ain't finna be no capping or none of that. All right, we know how to ignore the ones that come in and think they're trying to check somebody just as well as anything else. Okay, good people. If at any point you would like for me to put the link in the chat, it will be put in the chat. Okay, so it'll come up wherever it is that you're watching, as long as I put it in from here. All right, just know that. So, good morning, everybody. Good morning, 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 good morning. Now, for over the past week, all right, week or 2 weeks, it has been so much going on the internet. And there are so many people that want to implement myself into different categories of things that are going on or transpiring on the internet. I do not believe at one point at any given time that there is any type of maliciousness going on. Hey, Anita, that there's any type of maliciousness going on when it comes to what we've seen transpire. I do, however, feel like there are several individuals that this has really affected them in the sense of what we've witnessed go on for the past 2 years. Some people's anxiety has went up. Some people have pulled back a little bit, but there's also the people that continue to feed into the mess. All right. And I want to say the people that tend to continue to feed into the mess after clearly seeing, I've never seen so many receipts be produced, and somehow, some way, you think you can contradict what real life says, like slap you in the face, real life says, right? So, in that sense, you tend to grab hold to things that will weigh your spirit down because of whatever type of individual that you are. All right. Hey, Tammy. So, in that sense, do you pull away from to give yourself a sense of peace, or do you continue to feed into it? You have to understand that your main goal is to protect your peace. So if anything is disturbing your peace, or anything that you're taking in or watching or witnessing is disturbing your peace, then there is something that you need to do to counteract that. Okay? Those receipts are just the beginning. Exactly. So this is what I want to touch base on regarding that. Okay. And I tell you, Mizu, some people are not prepared for it. And I mean that. There are just some people, hey Sherry, how are you? There are just some people that are not prepared for it. And then what's going to really, really do them in is when the receipt is put out there, bam. Okay. Boom, there it is. It's going to be somebody from over there, hey, everybody coming in, that's going to take it and twist it around. All right. They're going to take it and twist it around. You can't, in one sense, say that somebody is a grown adult and they have free range to do X, Y, Z, B, L, M, N, or P, Q, R, S. No. And then turn around and treat them as they are a child. People are very easily programmed. People are this right here. People are very much so easily programmed. And that is where it comes from. And receipts, they do not lie. Hey, baby mama, how are you? Hello, hello, Dorothy, how are you? Hello, 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 hello. Okay, so there's absolutely no way. Now, the problem is that, let me see. Let me see, my sister. For me, it was just the thought of what. Now, this is what I'm saying to you. In the future, when things continue to come out, I believe you have a true concern for him. I believe for the most part, we all do. Even without what I was saying, he's ready to go. I know y'all see me. I'm blinking. I was doing that. And I was talking like that because I was talking as a baby. And in my mind and what we see play out, he was like a kid trapped with somebody that had no way of being out. If I'm with you and you're covering all of my bills, right? I'm actually living from your command because I have no self efficiency in my own life. All right. If you're in a relationship, man or woman, whatever the case may be, okay, whatever the case may be, and in that relationship, the other person is taking care. Yes, Lanika, come on, y'all. Come on, let's talk about it. Yes, And in that space, this person is taking care of you. Hey, Donna is taking care of you. Rolling down the street, smoking Indo, sipping on gin and juice. Hey, Jen, you know I sing that every time you come in. All right, and they're taking care of everything, the bills. Yeah, I got your card, but again, it's your card. Where is my card? Where is my car? Why is it that I have to drive a broke down vehicle and the vehicle be yours? Does it come on now? If this is an employee vehicle to use to run errands, is not the same as me having my own vehicle. The only time your employee vehicle is also, and this is the only time that I know of, it could be other times, when the company car is a car that you use all the time, as if you're one of them executives and they all give you out BMWs or Mercedes Benz or whatever, or you work on a car lot. Okay, hey Siobhan, or you work on a car lot. All right. And if you were paying the insurance, was Rico's name even on the insurance? It's so many things that we could think about. When somebody is like a brother to you or a friend to you, for over 30 plus years, things don't happen the way that they have transpired. Okay? They just don't. All right. Let me see. It was a shock, but it was an extremely beautiful thing to see how happy and how verbal. Exactly. So that is the part that when your spirit feels heavy, you see, okay, there is some great behind this. There is some. There ain't no type of way. If you remove a person from a relationship where they had no independence, where they were solely dependent on the person who they were with, and you remove that person from the equation, you don't know what that you're capable of seeing. Okay? We know that he is not the same person that we've been seeing look sad, depressed, miserable, ready to go, and all of that. Now let's get on the fact that the, of what is really being exposed. See, the problem with them is, did they not start discrediting Rico and he hadn't even said a word? She should have. But you love him, right? You love him. So why was he driving around on them terrible tires? But you love him. You love him now. Why were you arguing with him about who was he gonna trust? Who was he gonna be loyal to? Huh? Why? We could think of so many things in this. They immediately, straight out the gate, Rachel, straight out the gate, straight out of the gate, immediately, boom, just went in. He ain't this, he ain't that, he's sleeping, he doing this, he doing that. Well, I would like to believe that if I'm with, you know, if you gotta ask me a question before I can give an answer, if you gotta coach me through my responses, then I would like to believe that, of course, when I break away from Mr. or Mrs. Jail, I'm going to be extremely vocal. Hey, mama, appreciate you. Appreciate you. And this is really just us giving our opinion. That's it. That's it. How many of you are, when you were in a bondage type of relationship, that when you broke away from that bondage type of relationship, baby, you just got out there and was doing your thing? Huh? This. This. Hmm? And you all know that you haven't even touched the surface. The surface has not even been touched. Do you all understand what I'm talking about? When I tell you The surface has not even been touched. It has not. Do you understand what I'm saying? It really has not been touched. About everything. Now, come on now. What are we doing here? I wish people would stop with the narrative that he fell in love. He found solace and refuge in Nicole. There wasn't anything more than her helping a friend out of an effed up situation. I totally agree. I totally agree, you all. And like I was saying yesterday, this same sister was asked, imagine this, imagine this, okay? Yeah, I believe there was a dispute too, Stacy. I believe it was too. So what I want to tell y'all is, imagine this, okay? What did I just read? People, there wasn't anything for helping. Nicole was originally like Burnup said. Burnup said that this is where it really bothers me. Okay, hey Shaquanya, this is where it really bothers me, you all. Nicole was brought in like Miss Pat. Okay, now Nicole was asked by Chef Flame, Chef Bernalot, to create a page to harass me. She declined the offer. The same scenario is people bothering me. Hear me well when I talk, okay? Hear me well. I'm just talking to you. We're talking about this whole thing, okay? This entire thing. Nicole declined to do what the others did and are still doing. Okay? Now, when she declined to do, but let them tell it, yes, definitely. But let them tell it, okay? She was just a friend, all right? She was just a friend. Now, because she didn't do it, does that make she's pathetic, China Doll? Now, because she didn't do it and she declined on that offer, the same way Davisha declined on the offer, and they went and they stalked Davisha's family, asked her, was I related to her, and all that. They couldn't believe that their favorite chef would actually try to pay someone. But isn't that crazy? I want to take y'all down memory lane, okay? Because we've been surviving They're Gonna Know for a minute now. Davisha says she was offered $100, right? Right? Another individual was offered to talk and was offered $100, right? Remember when they tried to offer cousin Ari's ex-husband $100? None of this is adding up. So everybody lying. This is what gets me. So everybody lying. Don't worry, I'll wait. But when I made the report about Davisha, that woman sat on that platform and said, Davisha was lying. They would say anything. Look at what they said about Miss Pat. Okay? Just think about that. Now they ain't lying. Hey, Brother Shy. You know what? I don't believe that by a long shot. I believe she didn't want him to be. But at the same time, when Burn Up left, you had him waiting on you hand and foot. We see it. And I'm sorry, you cannot be an employee, whether you paid in cash, Cash App, Zelle, Venmo, Yomo, Bozo, Mojo, Jojo, and not have a 1099. It is impossible. All right? Now, why she sit up there? Now, let's get on this here thing right here. This right here, absolutely. Absolutely. Because, yes, yes, that's the one I'm talking about. Hold on. Absolutely, Mizu. And Tammy, that's what I'm talking about. So where did all these $100 ideas come from? Now, see, the problem is, and this is why they stay in the group under whoever watching the page for them, if not themselves. I'm just giving y'all my opinion from the way things look, right? We're having a conversation. We're doing coffee chat. What y'all drinking? I'm drinking coffee. Okay. Now, let's take this into consideration. She sat up there, she complained and cried to her friend. Okay. She complained. Y'all come in a little closer. Come in a little bit closer. Tater Head complained and cried to her friend. Okay? Listen to me now. Listen to me real carefully. One of her friends. She cried. She hasn't even been here to the hospital. She hasn't been. So she was preparing for this in my brain of brains. Hey, she was preparing for this. Talking on the phone to her friend. Hey, friend. I can't. She didn't even come to the hospital and see me. She didn't. And she's wiped out all of my bank accounts. I'm going to have to get online and beg these people without begging these people. And I hate the way she treats Rico, trying to force out a cry. I have nothing but the followers that I stole from her. Nothing. I know you asked me if I really wanted this in the beginning. I just wanted what I have now, but now they know everything. Ain't nobody needs to come and sit with you. Y'all played in the hospital the first time when you got that girl fired for kidney stones. Your major surgeries, your major procedures. You couldn't be bald-headed enough to just sit up there with your no edges like mine. Okay? Yours may go a little bit further back than mine. Okay? But anyway, you could not be woman enough to just simply say, yo, I got kidney stones and them shits hurt. They hurt bad. You couldn't say that. And you went back again for them to remove the other things of that nature. You mad because we know you smoke black and mild. Now, granted, I don't believe that she was telling him when he could eat. Okay? I don't. Oh, Anita, 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 Anita. Yes, my darling. Now, I don't believe that she was, I don't believe, yes, major surgery, honey, kidney stones, the other thingies of that nature. And you got upset because when you took, the only purpose of her taking Rico to go and get them shoes was to just make her look good. Clearly, if he go run all y'all errands, he can go and shop for himself. Now, oh, he had rent covered, paid. If I got a 2-bedroom house and my rent is covered and paid, I don't have full access to this whole 2-bedroom apartment. Okay? That's another thing. Now, if you over here living with me every time you get put out, and that's why you got a 2-bedroom, and because this has all been fraudulent since the beginning, that's not his place. That's a place you rented with your name on it, and he lived with you. If his name is not on the lease, he lived with you. And if his name was on the lease, he could have just went to the management office and broke the lease. All right? Now let's get into Tater Head copying everything that I'm doing. Okay? Let's get into that. Now y'all know doggone well she ain't had no mock-up people on her website. You know, let the fake life coach tell it. You ain't supposed to use mock-up photos. You're supposed to use yourself, right? You're supposed to use yourself, correct? But then, but then, if you're using yourself, where did the little girl come from? Is it possible good people that can see? Where did all of that come from the other day when she was on live? Of course, she needed some place to store her stuff. So that wasn't his crib. That was a storage place that he lived in, period. You housed him. That wasn't his home. There's a big difference. If Lynette tell me right now, Nikki, you're out there bad, you need a place to stay, come on, I got you. I promise. If she tells me that, then guess what? I live with Lynette. That's not my home. No. Okay? When Lynette buys me a car and my name is on a title, then yes, I have me a car. That's what I'm saying. You housed him. That was not his home. Period. Now let's talk about this here. First of all, I'll tell you, you could never be me. Ever. Sit over there and smoke. First, I would never smoke Black and Milds at all. Wood tip, wine, plastic tip, eggplant tip. I would never Black and Mild. It could never be me. So that's just a whole nother thing that I have here. Who knows her son's thoughts? Maybe his post was to her, be real with yourself. She ain't never been a mama to him, so she don't even know what that feels like. Okay? So exactly, yes, you could never do anything that I do. Right? Y'all could talk and say whatever y'all want to say. And Nikki, why would I want to be a woman that's lying about going to school, that's paying somebody else to do her work, that wants to pay people and the receipts are there, sweetheart, to bother other folk with no booty? Hmm? Hmm. It's my thought. Where'd it come from? What do they possess? Either of them. Somebody tell me. Because the word jealousy is so overrated. Jealous of what? Now, y'all try to blame extracurricular activities on Rico when it looks like y'all were the ones doing the extracurricular activities. Hmm? Now, we know you don't smoke in your house. That's a good thing, even though you don't have children. You don't want your guests to smell the stench of a black and mild. Letitia, you don't want your guests. I'm jealous of the situation or relationship. Baby, you don't want your guests to smell the black and mild, the scent, the aroma. The best part of waking up is a cup of coffee and a black and mild. Okay, whatever. So you smoke on your patio or your balcony, whatever you want to call it, with a big grill at. Now, you need to burnt wood and cheap wine. You need to get that together, my dear. Really, really get it together. And be prepared because even if you are in school, when it comes time to do your clinicals and get a job, you're going to have a couple of things added to your background just because of the strength of the things that you've done. All right? I'll tell y'all another thing. They tried to report the Roasia Foundation. I didn't tell y'all nothing about this. All right? They tried to report the Roasia Foundation to the state. This is how pressed they are about me. And if you don't believe me, y'all may believe Ari. Because some of y'all that rock with cousin don't rock with me. And that's fine. But whatever. I'm not here to please you all. I'm here to be who I am and talk about what I'm going to talk about. You understand what I'm saying? So if you don't believe me, ask her. They went to the state regarding the Roasia Foundation. I had to deal with that and submit all my paperwork to prove that Roasia Foundation is legit. I have the email right here to prove it. Okay? So, Tammy, you set up. Let's talk about you, Tammy. Let's talk about you right now. Okay? I'm glad you're here and I'm glad you said that. Now we got Tammy up on the screen. Y'all see that? When y'all see that, put an 8 in the chat. Right? Ain't that her ex-assistant? Let me know. Y'all let me know in the chat if that's her ex-assistant. Miss Mobley, Rick's sister. All right. Tammy was the first one that came to me and told after she apologized, I'm so sorry, Nikki. I love you, honey. I love you. Me and my brother, her brother was telling me that Burn Up owed him money for borrowing money from him to go gamble with. But this woman right here that has graced us with her presence back in January of last year, when she told me that Chef Burn Up called her hysterical about her and Rico cleaning up a hotel room, and she told me that Chef Burn Up beat Rico's tail at a festival one time because he had to go pee. Thank you for giving that information, Tamara Mobley. Thank you. Okay? Thank you. I didn't come out the bushes with this, babe. So don't play with me. Okay? Don't do it. Go and get your bush beer. All right? Go back and wait on your payment from the chef that's back sleeping in a tent. Okay? All right? That's all you're going to get over here. Go and take your clonazepam or whatever you text me and told me you're on. Let me see what you told me. Let me see. Hold on. Let's see what you told me. Let's see what she told me. Let me go back to her name. Okay, you guys, hold on. Tammy. All right. Okay. So, you guys, this is me and Tammy's conversation. Okay? Right? And this started back January 8th of last year. This was when she was saying you were stalking her and talking bad about her. I'm sorry I had anything to do with any of this. So sorry. Good morning. Can you please unblock me? I love your platform and will behave. I promise. Okay. Will be supporter only. I reply, I just unblocked you. She says, thank you. I say, no problem. I'm sure you've seen her videos about me and her calling you discredible and a liar. Yes, she is such a liar. Makes me angry. Okay. I am no liar and she knows it. And now for her to say her and Rico fight like brother and sister is just a joke. This is when we talked. And she told me that she mistreated him very badly physically. You don't remember that, Miss Mobley? Huh? Back in January, shall I proceed? Yes, indeed. Then I say she is a very evil woman. And then she says, yes, she's shaking. Believe me. And then so why did she say all these things to me? Hmm. Hmm. I will continue though. I say, and I'm upset even more with what I know. She had just told me everything. So that's why I'm saying that. She replies and says, I get it. That friend of Takes Carrie is about to be in lots of trouble. Did you see this? She sends me something regarding comments, and then it's a Facebook link. I reply, I saw it all. She says, you've got CC shook. Her hands were shaking. Are you live today? So she's still talking to me. Okay. And then I say, I absolutely am at 10 a.m. CST. She says, great. Looking forward to it. Thanks. I say, absolutely. Then I say to her, I really wish you would speak this. This has gone beyond money. It's evil and people are believing her lies. She says, I just need some time for it. Sorry. Then I send her something that was tagged to me. And I said, that message was from a lady that supports you. She says, wow. She says, I say, me and my mom prayed for her. She said, thank you so much. Truly appreciate that. I keep you in my prayers as well. So she went from keeping me into her prayers and pouring all this stuff into me to where she is now. Okay. I say, no problem. She says, can you call me when you have a few? Okay. I can't remember why she sent me her Cash App information at the time. This is so heavy on my spirit. She says, mine also. I said, I really think you should see a therapist. Okay, y'all follow me? For this lady right here on the screen. Her. Okay. So I say, I really think you should get a therapist. She says, I have one. I take Klonopin. I reply, my heart goes out to you. She replies, thank you so much. Truly means a lot, Nikki. I replied, I will always be here for you as a sister. But I honestly think you should go to the authorities. So guess what? They have office. They have office. They have office. We ain't gonna tell nobody but God. All right? We ain't gonna tell nobody but God. Okay? Nobody. Nobody. Anybody else want to jump out? Go ahead. Feel free. Feel free. Don't worry, I have it all here. Anybody? Going once? Going twice? 3 times maybe. Huh? Yes? Maybe no? Yeah? Possibly? Huh? Who else? Yeah? What? Who? Who? Hmm? So back to the nonprofit. I just had to let y'all know who that thing was on the screen. So she goes on. Let's talk about the nonprofit where I was. Okay. So she goes on. I mean, I get a message from um, the Secretary of State that an investigator was contacted to go over to see if my Roasia Foundation was. Let me go to it and read it to you. Y'all want me to read it to you? If you want me to read it to you, put a 8 in the chat again. Okay, I see all your 8s over here, and then that's when I will move forward. All right, that's when I will move forward. Give me a second. Let me answer the door. Please be still, little people. We got to wrap it up too. But please be still, my good people. Please be still. All right. All right. Please be still. Please be still. All right, you guys. Okay, so I'm going to read the email. There's no need for me to ship my neighbors' packages when they live right there. Yeah, I know that already. So let's read the email. Okay. And remember, the launch is tomorrow, everybody. Remember that. Okay. Remember that. You know it, Lydia. Lydia, people don't never want to say it, but it is what it is. You know what I'm talking about? We're going we gonna just call it that. Okay. All right. So I was sending an email and we're going to do it. Okay. Now, let's go over to the Roasia Foundation email. So let's go down. All right. And I'm going to read it to you verbatim. It's called the Charitable. Hold on. It's called the Charitable. Hold on. Because I've been talking with these people. All right. So it says the charitable organization, charitable solicitation. Okay, this ain't the one. This is how many that I have. So I'm trying to find which one it was. The original one. 7 requests were received. The original one. The original one. Okay. May 10th. This started back in May. So it was charitable and business, like the ability to solicit. Okay. And this individual must have thought they were trying to say that everything was not correct. And it said to contact the charitable organization at the number listed below if you would like to request the hearing or whatever. So they were basically trying to report me as if I was soliciting funds and didn't have the right to do so. So for the umpteenth time, people, it's legit. There's nothing that you can do nor say regarding that. Okay? Everything registered with the state, registered on every level that you could think of. We file our e-postcards every year. Do you know if you don't do that, you could lose your 501c3? Oops, you can. So this is the email. All right, that's it. Now let's go back to the original one. I'm about to tell y'all. Hold on. The man that sent it to me, he was contacted, and this is what he says. Please see the attached letter. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me directly. He is an investigator. Okay, the investigator. So I did. I tapped it. This was for solicitation of charitable funds. So they basically tried to report that I didn't have the proper documentation to do anything that I'm doing under the Roasia Foundation. But I did, and I do. But this is the same thing they did with the sauces. You can't move me at all, period. At all. And here's the letter. Okay? That's the letter. You probably can't see it or whatever, but there's the letter. So I sent in all of the documentations that everything was legit. And guess what? Guess what I got? Once I submitted everything that was legit, the above reference is approved by the Secretary of State. Don't play with me. So now, my beautiful good people, there are many more things to come out, many more things to be said. Now you're not printing the labels for your sauces and seasonings using your nonprofit organization so they won't charge you tax, right? No, I pay taxes on everything for everything's Irie, sister. But you know, they will try to come up with whatever they want to say regarding me. And it's okay that they do that. And I file taxes every year. But what gets me is you could take your 72 hours and do what you gonna do. You don't know. You can't be playing with them 3-letter people. They broke. She gonna need a rain check. Ooh, baby. You can't be playing with them 3-letter people. Turn that frown upside down. You can't. And while she's sitting over there, Tater acting like she's super tough. Girl, I seen you in real life. Don't do that. You sitting like this with your head down and doing your 2 little lips like that. Stop it. I don't understand. Wait a minute. They were talking about size last night. He can't even sit in a Mustang. What they fail to realize is it's not the make of the car, To room inside, a heavy set person can fit in a small car because of the room inside. They are pitiful. And Baby Bop telling her she's proud of her for her finally going live along with posting her cash app. Baby, that girl is a character. She's another one. And you know why she probably went live? Because Taylor had probably cried to her and screamed to her. Ain't none of her other real friends gonna get on live and vouch for her. All of her real friends is gone. And when the ones do come around, they don't say a word. She need a scuzz bucket. She need a flunky to speak up for her because the fake life coach ain't doing it, honey. It's not. And I believe in my heart of hearts that Ghost Boy don't even like her. And I believe that Chef Burnup is really beginning to frustrate him. I really do. I really do. No more shopping sprees. No more VIPs. No more late night. Oh, it ain't going on no more. She don't want nobody to pull up on her, bro. Bro. Like, come on, y'all. Really? Pull up where? Pull up with her Wendy's or her case of Black and Miles, wine flavor, wood tip. Pull up with what? Pull up with the things of that nature and the thingies. I'm pull up with what? Somebody help me. Somebody help me. I really want to know. Yeah, he know. He knows she a snake, Debbie. I do believe he has a genuine concern for Chef Burnup, but I do believe she's going to use that to her advantage. I don't believe that she has the same concern for him that he has for her. I don't. Yeah, she stayed over there eating a while. Don't y'all make me go get that picture. And she was right in front of me. And she was like, but you know what took me out? Baby, what y'all put in the group of Ghost Boy Live from last year, I was cracking the heck up. He was giving it all. Do you hear me? But diving for people's phones. I believe it. Hugging the wall, Anita. Hugging it. Connie Cena. Connie Cena firsthand. You can't make this up when everybody saw you. I guess you can because we all saw her touch Miss Marion's iPad and she lied about that, baby. So she'll lie about anything. You understand me? She will. She will. You got your wine wood in your coffee now. Oh, so coming out her mouth with her scary self. We seen that in Miami when she I don't fight. I'm not gonna lose my nursing license. I don't fight. That's why she need little Pissy to do all the talking for her. Running out that elevator, honey. Skedaddle. 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 Do you hear me? But see, I will say this as a friend, sister. He can. He could tell her, I fool with you, but I don't fool with your spouse. Your fake spouse that y'all just fronting for the internet. Because if her page start losing followers, why don't Chef Burnup need to go on there and say she spent all that lady little funds? And that's why she had been staying with Tiny Tim. I mean with Rico. And that's why she had been staying with Rico. Let me respect his name. She ain't gonna say that at the park talking about she by the stage of left and trap. She went on a shopping spree yesterday and showed them ugly clothes. Who went on a shopping spree? Hey, Teresa. Yep. And will deny everything. Before Chef Burnup moved into Houston. Okay, Chef Burnup should have had that discussion about before she took him. I believe she knew. Yes, she knew. She knew. But see, she lied so much she can't remember. But sat on there and said she can't lie because she won't remember the lie and still get on there and lie and show she can't remember. Lord have mercy. Please tell me why every time this interesting my phone rings or somebody starts calling me. Hello, hello. I'm just saying, y'all. Let me see. They both needed this a long time ago. Sorry, I know that's violent, but some people just need it. Hey, everybody. Sometimes people need to be tapped. I agree. She went on a shopping spree, of course. She got all her little monies in. She don't know how to manage money. That's why she always looking for somebody to take care of her. Yeah, I definitely agree. You have to have a backup plan. You have to, which is when you run businesses, so that if this, you still have your business. You know what I'm saying? I totally agree. Hello, Stephanie. Yeah, because she spent her money. She trying to make her mad. Can you imagine the conversations when it's not on live? Can you imagine that? I'm just saying, y'all think about it. Can you imagine the conversations when they are not on live? You know what I'm saying? Think about it and imagine how much more is to come and be talked about. Think about it. Now, I can only divulge so much, but you can best believe every single receipt that comes out will be posted on Chop It Up. You know what I'm saying? It will be. So the jig is up. The jig been up. The jig has been up. I promise y'all. You better know it, bro. Hello, sister. You jealous other cause she pretty, you're not. Oh, sis, whatever your name is. Really? Really? Is she pretty with the filter or without it when she goes live? Okay. Let me know. Don't worry, I'll wait. Is she shaped nice? Or she has none no acetal? It's a new medication they out here giving. Nacetal. It's not for your nasals. It's for something else. So let me know. Hmm? Let me know. Let me know now. I'm waiting. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Hey, sister, how are you? How are you? It's always one. Is it with or without it? Is it with or without it? Jealous it is. And deleting people. Jealous of crying to my friends that the people on the internet talking about me. Jealous. Get the That's all they could come up with. Like a fifth grader. Oh my gosh. Let me see what you said, sister. And Nikki, this is what gets me. Is why is when I order from her, I have to talk to someone else. Girl, bye. Because she want to be important so bad. She want to be really, really important. That's why. That's what I asked in the opening. Did I not? Did I not ask in the opening? Jealous of what? Huh? Come on, good people. We're having full-fledged conversations here. Jealous of the hospital or the kidney stones? Jealous of what? What is the saying? You can't compete where you don't compare? Oh, I would like to believe that a person that would pay somebody to bother me, what is in me that you feel the need to pay monies to somebody to bother me? Baby, y'all wait till we sit down and listen to all of the receipts, honey. My gosh. I'm trying to figure out. I asked, are we jealous of the back and mouths? Like, what are we jealous of? Having surgery? Lying? Not remembering the lies? What are the long fingers? The pterodactyl fingers? What? I'm really trying to figure it out. Hmm? Oh, okay. I didn't think so. So anyway, that is what I wanted to touch bases on, you guys. There's so many things, and there's going to be many more things to come in about it. Jealous of those big foots, baby. Do you know I still wear a youth size shoe in my sneakers? Girl, bear. Jealous of what? Oh my gosh, y'all are so pathetic. Mm. Mm-hmm. She was in a real hospital, Tiffany Dodson, and she was in a real hospital for kidney stones. It wasn't nothing major. Yes, people can make jokes about you being on the set. People can make jokes about whatever they want, but it wouldn't have been jokes made if she would have stopped acting like she was on her unalive bed and just simply said that she was having kidney stones removed and I got to go back to get the rest of them out. That's why she had that drainage thing coming down from her, what's her name, the catheter, because of that. Now, come on now. All right? I surely did say she was in a fake hospital, just like her name, Faith Take. She been taken since the beginning. She been a gold digger since the word go. That's why she fainted. And they are not together. And they pretending for y'all on the internet in the bushes like they really together. Oh Lord, you people will believe anything. It just amazes me. The one dimple, yes. Her delusion seems to come from not having ish, then finally getting things and thinks others are jealous. She lives basic for Houston standards. She's a basic broad. That's why. She's very basic. So you know what I'm saying. Jealous of no edges? Hell, I'm trying to grow mine back too. Y'all know I just don't get it, but we're going to watch so many things of, jealous of your bank account on negative. Let me see. Hey, Debbie, how are you? Yes, it is, my dear. I'm just trying to figure that out. Yeah, she ran out of money. Yes, that's why she spent up all her money. She probably sitting back in that little TP circus Scooby Doo tent, like, damn, I'm back out here with Lawrence, doing the same shit I was doing when I was getting people out of the tent. Mm, 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 mm. I'm just telling y'all. I'm just saying, and everything that comes out. Yeah, they do, cause they lost too. They lost too. They fell in love with a facade, not the person, honey. And does I have no idea. Yeah, but they can't cover them. Mm-hmm. Working different shift. Have a beautiful. You too, sister. She had to give it away. She had to give it away, and I didn't even see it, but I believe she had to give it away, honey. Mm-hmm. Shedding a whole bunch of tears and crying to everybody because people on the internet talking about you. I don't care how many hats I put on and push my edges back. Mm-mm. How many of you fellas gonna buy that hat and wear it on your head is the question, honey. Mm-hmm. I do things the way I want to do them, Tiffany. So here's Tiffany. Here's Tiffany. It's best for you to make decisions when you get on your own platform, Tiffany. All right? Hear me well now, darling. You and your cartoon page. It is best for you to do things the way you choose to. Just like you made the decision to come over here, you didn't have to, but you are. So you have a great day, okay? Make sure you have a wonderful, spectacular, bountiful, blessed day on purpose. You hear? All right. Thank you, Miss Dotson. Okay. Now run along now. Run along. Let's see. Weak minded and gullible folks will believe anything that, yeah, of course they will. Of course they will. Of course. You said not this fella. I believe that burnt jerk chicken and jerk ribs dinner was selling for $40. Ooh wee, honey. Tiffany Dotson just over here. Okay, she was just over here. She follow everywhere we go. She got her notifications on. They probably cried to her and say she keeps bothering me. No, everybody can't cook Jamaican food. That's a fact. She keeps bothering me. Yeah, for sure. It could be her. She's a flunky for him, so it could be her. Who knows? I could care less though. I tried to tell Chef that's what was making everyone upset is because we tried to tell her we could see her. She was a go from the gate, sister. From the gates. From the gate. From the gate. Where are you at? Hold on. Hello, sister. How are you? Especially what from the third party? Now hold on, y'all. Where is it? What I'm looking for? Mm. Let me see. I tried to tell them that she was making everyone upset. Nobody wanted to listen. We were saying in the beginning she wasn't nothing but a gold digger and had spent all her money. Now she out here doing all this work. Miss Sassy, I don't know. I don't know. This right here. Miss Sassy, I have no idea. Okay? I don't know. But they try every time. You notice that? We don't listen over here, especially to non factors. We really don't. Because she did. No neck makes your neck hurt, bro. Oh my God. No neck makes your neck hurt. Because she did, sister. Because she did. So, I had to come in with all of this. And there's more to this. Yeah. Yeah, they don't know. They paper trail is trailing, baby. No matter what they do. And she know doggone well she switched that cash app and put that man name on there because his cash app don't match. Like you didn't think before you did that, girl? Stop. So I want you all to know that despite everything that goes on and is said, this will always be a space. Oh yeah, we don't want to forget that right there, Mizu. Let me see. Did anyone see CC burning that steak and eating it so loudly with enough to last a lifetime? I tell you, I tell you. This will always be a space. Thank you, Lawanda. I appreciate it. This will always be a space where we will come and talk about whatever it is that we see on the internet. It doesn't matter. I don't care what anybody thinks. Nobody will ever shift me. I don't care who they are. We will come here. We will have coffee chat. We will also have our wind down Wednesdays. And Wednesday midweek, we're going to talk about some things, okay? We're going to talk about it. Very much so defeated. So I love you guys on purpose with so much purpose. We will be launching Nevaeh's Winter tomorrow. Okay? Tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I have to go make a couple of runs. Today is Sunday. I will be catching up on orders. If you have not placed your order for the sauce or the seasoning, make sure that you get over there and grab yours. Okay? The spillet seasoning. Make sure you do that. All right, you guys. And I will pay attention to all the comments and everything that we have going on over here. And I will reply to you all accordingly. You can see the hurt in her face, but lots of folks tried to warn her, but she didn't listen and still ain't listening. No, she ain't no life coach. She's pathetic. She's not even a spokeswoman. Okay? She's not. So thank you guys for tuning in. Love you lots. Love you lots. And I will see you all later on this evening. Okay? Remember that, remember that, remember that, remember that. Have a great rest of your afternoon. I have to go make some runs for Nevaeh's winter. Okay? What is that? Hey, Lydia. Let me see. I love you on purpose, Nikki. Gotta get. All right. Have a great day. Hey, Lydia. How are you? Okay. What's the question? Nikki, I have a question. Why does No Neck have access to comment? Girl, I don't know. I have no idea. That's something to think about. The same way Rico didn't have his own account and none of that stuff, but he do now. They big mad. Yeah. Love you back on purpose. But I have no idea. So, so I love you guys and I'll see y'all later. Okay? Have a great rest of your afternoon and I will see y'all this evening. All right? She admitted it on her live. Who admitted it? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, let me get up out of here. We'll talk later, pick up where we left off. I don't know, y'all, but I love y'all on purpose. Bye, guys.